What if fame and fortune couldn't buy you the simplest things, like a cup of coffee? What if the kindness of a stranger, someone completely outside your opulent world, redefined your perspective? This is the story of Lee Min-ho, the globally renowned actor, and a surprisingly humbling experience at a small, unassuming cafe in the heart of Seoul. It was a Tuesday afternoon, a rare moment of respite between filming intense action sequences for his latest blockbuster. Lee Min-ho, despite his meticulously planned schedule, craved a simple Americano. He'd slipped out of his chauffeured car, escaping the ever-present paparazzi, hoping for a quiet moment of solitude. He found it at the Daily Grind, a charming cafe tucked away on a quiet side street, its aroma of freshly brewed coffee a welcome contrast to the sterile scent of his usual film sets. He ordered his coffee, a small indulgence he allowed himself amidst the rigorous demands of his career. He sat at a small table by the window, lost in thought, reviewing his lines for the upcoming scene. When the waitress, a young woman named Ji-hai with bright, curious eyes, approached with his coffee, he was startled out of his reverie. He reached for his wallet, a slim, expensive leather piece, only to find nothing. His wallet was gone. A wave of embarrassment washed over him. He felt a flush creep up his neck. This wasn't just about the money, it was about the sheer inconvenience, the unexpected disruption to his carefully constructed routine. Ji-hai, noticing his sudden distress, approached with a gentle smile. "Sir, is everything all right?" she asked, her voice soft and concerned. Lee Min-ho, momentarily speechless, stammered in explanation. He felt ridiculous, a global superstar reduced to speechless awkwardness by a missing wallet. I seem to have left my wallet at home," he mumbled, his voice barely audible above the cafe's gentle hum. The confession felt humiliating. He'd never experienced such a mundane, yet utterly disorienting situation. Ji-hai's smile didn't falter. Instead of the expected awe or starstruck reaction, she simply offered a solution. "Don't worry, sir," she said, her voice calm and reassuring. "I can pay for your coffee." Lee Min-ho was taken aback. He'd expected a flurry of excited whispers, perhaps a photo request, or at the very least, a stunned silence. Instead, he was met with genuine kindness. He opened his mouth to protest, but Ji-hai gently raised a hand. "It's really no problem," she insisted, her eyes twinkling. "Consider it a small act of kindness. Besides," she added with a playful wink, "I'm a huge fan of your work." The king, eternal monarch, was amazing. Her unexpected fan confession broke the tension. A genuine laugh escaped Lee Min-ho's lips, a sound he hadn't realized he'd been suppressing. He felt the weight of his celebrity momentarily lift. This wasn't about Lee Min-ho, the famous actor, it was simply Lee Min-ho, the man who'd forgotten his wallet. But his reaction wasn't simply relief. He felt a surge of gratitude, a humbling experience that resonated deeply. He insisted on paying her back, offering her a significantly larger sum than the cost of his coffee, explaining that it was for her kindness, not just the beverage. He also left a generous tip for the entire staff, a small gesture of appreciation for the unexpected warmth he'd received. Ji-hai, initially hesitant, accepted the money, her eyes shining with gratitude. Before he left, she slipped him a small, handwritten note. "It's not every day you meet a king who forgets his wallet. Thank you for your kindness, sir. And keep up the amazing work." The note, a simple act of appreciation, touched him profoundly. The experience at the Daily Grind became more than just a forgotten wallet, it was a reminder that true connection transcended fame and fortune. It was a lesson in humility, a testament to the unexpected kindness of strangers, and a powerful reminder that even a global superstar could find himself in need of a simple act of generosity. Leaving the cafe, the weight of his celebrity felt different. It wasn't a burden, but a responsibility. He understood now that true success wasn't measured in accolades or wealth, but in the impact he had on others, and the kindness he extended in return. The simple Americano, paid for by a kind waitress, had become a potent symbol of human connection, a reminder that sometimes, the most valuable things in life are priceless. He vowed to remember Ji-hai's kindness, and to pay it forward, one act of unexpected generosity at a time. The memory of that forgotten wallet, and the unexpected kindness it inspired, would forever stay with him, a poignant reminder of the true meaning of humanity. He knew, with a certainty that went beyond his usual scripted lines, that this was a role he wanted to continue playing, the role of a kind and grateful human being. The following days were a whirlwind of filming, interviews, and promotional events. The memory of Ji-hai, however, remained a constant, a quiet counterpoint to the clamor of his celebrity life. He found himself reflecting on her kindness, a stark contrast to the often superficial interactions he experienced in his daily life. The carefully constructed walls of his celebrity persona seemed to crumble a little more each day, replaced by a growing awareness of the simple human connections that truly mattered. He decided to act. He couldn't simply let Ji-hai's kindness remain an isolated incident. He wanted to find a way to express his gratitude more substantially, to repay her generosity in a way that went beyond a generous tip. He contacted the manager of The Daily Grind, explaining his situation and expressing his desire to express his gratitude to Ji-hai. The manager, a kind older woman named Mrs. Kim, was initially hesitant, concerned about the potential media frenzy that might follow. But Lee Min-ho reassured her, emphasizing his desire for a simple, private acknowledgement of Ji-hai's kindness. Mrs. Kim, eventually persuaded by his sincerity, agreed to arrange a discreet meeting. She contacted Ji-hai, explaining that a mystery benefactor wished to express their gratitude for her kindness. Ji-hai, initially suspicious, agreed to meet, her curiosity piqued. The meeting was arranged for a quiet evening at the cafe, after closing hours. The evening arrived, and Ji-hai found herself alone in the dimly lit cafe, nervously anticipating the arrival of her mystery benefactor. She was surprised when Lee Min-ho himself walked in, a genuine smile lighting up his face. He was dressed casually, without the usual entourage of assistants and security personnel. He looked normal. The weight of his celebrity seemed to have vanished, replaced by a quiet humility that resonated deeply with her. He presented her with a small, elegantly wrapped gift. Inside was not a lavish present, but a scholarship fund for her university education. It was enough to cover her tuition fees and provide additional support for her living expenses. Ji-hai was overwhelmed, tears welling up in her eyes. "I wanted to thank you for your kindness," Lee Min-ho said, his voice sincere and heartfelt. "Your act of generosity touched me deeply, and I wanted to find a way to repay it in a way that would truly make a difference in your life." He explained that he often felt disconnected from the ordinary lives of people, shielded by the bubble of his celebrity. Ji-hai's simple act of kindness had shattered that illusion, reminding him of the inherent goodness in humanity. He confessed that the experience had changed his perspective, making him more aware of the importance of empathy and compassion. He shared stories of his childhood, his struggles, and his journey to becoming a globally renowned actor, revealing a vulnerability that further cemented the connection between them. Ji-hai listened intently, captivated by his honesty and humility. She shared her own dreams and aspirations, her hopes for the future, and her gratitude for the opportunity Lee Min-ho had given her. Their conversation transcended the boundaries of fame and fortune, revealing a shared humanity that bound them together. The meeting ended late into the night, the cafe bathed in the soft glow of the city lights. Lee Min-ho left, feeling a profound sense of fulfillment. He had not only repaid Ji-hai's kindness, but he had also received something far more valuable in return, a renewed sense of purpose, a deeper understanding of human connection, and a reaffirmed belief in the power of simple acts of generosity. The story of Lee Min-ho forgetting his wallet at the Daily Grind became more than just a fleeting anecdote. It became a symbol of the transformative power of kindness, a testament to the unexpected connections that can arise from the most ordinary of circumstances. It became a reminder that true success lies not in fame or fortune, but in the positive impact we have on the lives of others. And for Lee Min-ho, it was a lesson he would carry with him, a guiding principle in his life, long after the cameras stopped rolling and the applause faded away. The forgotten wallet became a treasure, a reminder of the priceless gift of human connection. He continued to support Ji-hai's education and even established a small foundation to help other young people pursue their dreams, a legacy built on the foundation of a single cup of coffee and an act of unexpected kindness. The world knew Lee Min-ho the actor, but Ji-hai knew Lee Min-ho the man, a man whose heart was as big as his talent. And that, perhaps, was his greatest achievement. The news of Lee Min-ho's unexpected generosity spread like wildfire through the small community surrounding The Daily Grind. Mrs. Kim, the cafe owner, initially hesitant to publicize the event, found herself overwhelmed by the positive response. Customers, inspired by the story, began sharing their own acts of kindness, creating a ripple effect of goodwill that extended far beyond the walls of the cafe. News outlets, initially cautious about reporting the story, eventually picked up on the narrative, recognizing its universal appeal. The story of the globally renowned actor and the kind waitress became a heartwarming tale of human connection, a refreshing counterpoint to the often cynical news cycle. Lee Min-ho, initially apprehensive about the potential media attention, found himself surprisingly touched by the positive reactions. He realized that the story wasn't just about him, it was a testament to the inherent goodness in people, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, kindness could prevail. The increased attention brought an influx of new customers to the daily grind, further boosting the cafe's already thriving business. Ji-hye, now a local celebrity herself, handled the attention with grace and humility, always emphasizing the importance of Lee Min-ho's generosity and the impact it had on her life. She continued her studies, excelling in her chosen field, driven by a newfound sense of purpose and gratitude. She often volunteered at local charities, inspired by Lee Min-ho's example, paying it forward in her own small way. Lee Min-ho, meanwhile, continued his acting career, but with a renewed sense of perspective. He became more selective in his roles, choosing projects that aligned with his values and allowed him to connect with his audience on a deeper level. He used his platform to advocate for social causes, supporting initiatives focused on education, poverty alleviation, and environmental protection. He became a role model not just for his acting prowess, but for his compassion and generosity. The forgotten wallet incident became a recurring theme in his interviews, a powerful anecdote that served as a reminder of the importance of human connection and the transformative power of kindness. He often spoke about his experience at the daily grind, emphasizing the lesson he learned about the true meaning of success and the profound impact Ji-hye's simple act of generosity had on his life. He used his story to inspire others to perform acts of kindness, however small, believing that even the smallest gesture could make a significant difference in someone's life. Years later, Lee Min-ho and Ji-hye remained in touch, their friendship a testament to the enduring power of their initial encounter. They often met privately at the daily grind, reminiscing about that fateful Tuesday afternoon and the unexpected journey it had taken them on. They had become close friends, bound by a shared experience that transcended fame and fortune, a reminder that true connections are built on mutual respect, kindness, and shared humanity. Lee Min-ho's legacy extended far beyond his acting career. He became known not just for his talent, but for his generosity, his compassion, and his unwavering belief in the power of human connection. His story served as an inspiration to millions, a reminder that even the smallest act of kindness can have a profound and lasting impact. The forgotten wallet became a symbol of hope and a testament to the enduring power of human connection, a reminder that true riches lie not in material wealth, but in the kindness we extend to others and the connections we forge along the way. The story of Lee Min-ho and Ji-hye became a timeless tale, a heartwarming narrative passed down through generations, a reminder that even a global superstar can learn a valuable lesson from a simple act of kindness, a testament to the inherent goodness of humanity and the power of unexpected connections. It became a symbol of hope, a beacon of light in a world often consumed by cynicism and negativity, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the spark of human kindness can illuminate the path towards a brighter future. And so, the legacy of the forgotten wallet continues, inspiring acts of generosity and compassion, reminding us all that even the smallest act of kindness can change the world. The simple Americano, a symbol of a forgotten wallet and an unexpected act of kindness, became a testament to the enduring power of human connection and the transformative potential of a single, selfless act. It was a story that transcended borders, languages, and cultures, resonating with people from all walks of life, reminding them of the importance of empathy, compassion, and the simple, yet profound, power of human kindness. The world remembered Lee Min-ho not just as a global superstar, but as a symbol of humility, gratitude, and the transformative power of a single act of kindness. And that, perhaps, was the most enduring legacy of all. The years that followed saw Lee Min-ho's star continue to rise, yet his perspective remained grounded. He wasn't just a global icon, he was a philanthropist, a champion of education, and a quiet advocate for those less fortunate. The scholarship fund he established for Ji-hye blossomed into a larger foundation, providing educational opportunities for countless aspiring students from underprivileged backgrounds. He frequently visited the foundation, connecting with the students, sharing his story, and reminding them of the power of perseverance and the importance of believing in their dreams. His relationship with Jihai remained a cornerstone of his life, a constant reminder of the transformative power of a simple act of kindness. They remained close friends, their bond deepened by shared experiences and a mutual respect that transcended the vast differences in their public lives. They often met, not in the glare of publicity, but in quiet corners of cafes, sharing stories, laughter, and the occasional Americano, a subtle nod to the day that changed their lives forever. The Forgotten Wallet story, initially a local anecdote, became a globally recognized parable. It was featured in countless articles, documentaries, and even a short film, each iteration emphasizing the unexpected nature of the encounter and the profound impact it had on both Lee Min-ho and Jihai. The narrative resonated with audiences worldwide, transcending cultural barriers and reminding people of the fundamental goodness that exists within humanity. Lee Min-ho's public image shifted. He was no longer just the impeccably styled, charismatic actor. He was seen as a symbol of humility, a testament to the transformative power of gratitude, and a beacon of hope for those who believed in the power of kindness. His interviews were less about his latest projects and more about his philanthropic endeavors, his commitment to social justice, and his unwavering belief in the potential of every individual. He partnered with several international organizations, lending his name and influence to campaigns focused on poverty alleviation, environmental sustainability, and global education initiatives. He used his platform to advocate for policies that supported vulnerable populations and championed initiatives that promoted inclusivity and social equity. His commitment to these causes extended beyond mere endorsements. He actively participated in fundraising events, traveled to affected regions, and used his voice to amplify the voices of those who were often unheard. Jihai, inspired by Lee Min-ho's unwavering dedication to social causes, pursued her own path of service. She completed her university education with honors, securing a position at a non-profit organization dedicated to supporting underprivileged children. She worked tirelessly, using her own experiences and the lessons she learned from Lee Min-ho to make a tangible difference in the lives of others. Her story became an inspiration in itself, demonstrating the ripple effect of kindness and the power of one act to inspire a lifetime of service. The Daily Grind, once a quiet neighborhood cafe, became a landmark, a place where the story of Lee Min-ho and Jihai was almost palpably present. Mrs. Kim, the cafe owner, remained a steadfast guardian of their story, sharing anecdotes with new patrons and proudly displaying photographs of the pair from their fateful meeting. The cafe itself became a symbol of hope and human connection, a place where people gathered not just for coffee, but for a reminder of the extraordinary possibilities that can arise from the most ordinary of circumstances. One evening, years after that initial encounter, Lee Min-ho and Jihai sat in their usual corner booth at the Daily Grind. The cafe was quiet, the city lights twinkling outside. They reminisced about their journey, sharing laughter and quiet moments of reflection. Lee Min-ho looked at Jihai, a gentle smile gracing his lips. "Do you ever think about that day," he began, "that Tuesday when I forgot my wallet?" Jihai smiled back, her eyes sparkling with warmth. "Often," she replied. "It reminds me that even the smallest act of kindness can have the most profound and unexpected consequences." Lee Min-ho nodded, his gaze distant for a moment. "It changed my life," he confessed. "It showed me that true wealth isn't measured in dollars or fame, but in the connections we make and the positive impact we have on the lives of others." Their story became a timeless legend, a testament to the enduring power of human connection and the transformative potential of a single act of kindness. It was a story that reminded everyone, from global superstars to everyday individuals, that even in a world often characterized by cynicism and indifference, the simple act of extending a hand, offering a helping hand, could change the world, one forgotten wallet, one Americano, one act of kindness at a time. The forgotten wallet became a symbol of hope, reminding us all that true success lies not in material wealth or fame, but in the positive impact we have on the lives of others, a legacy far more valuable than any award or accolade. The legacy of the forgotten wallet lived on, a timeless tale of kindness, connection, and the extraordinary potential of a single, unforgettable act. The legacy of the forgotten wallet extended beyond Lee Min-ho and Jihai, weaving itself into the fabric of their community and beyond. The Daily Grind, once a humble cafe, became a pilgrimage site of sorts, attracting visitors from around the world who sought to soak in the atmosphere of the place where a simple act of kindness sparked a global phenomenon. Mrs. Kim, ever the shrewd businesswoman, capitalized on the influx of tourists, subtly incorporating the story into the cafe's branding, creating a unique and heartwarming experience for every patron. She even introduced a forgotten wallet Americano, a special blend dedicated to the memory of that fateful Tuesday afternoon. The media continued to revisit the story, creating documentaries, feature articles, and even a highly successful biographical film that sensitively portrayed the journey of Lee Min-ho and Ji-hai. The film became a global sensation, not just for its compelling narrative but also for its message of hope and human connection. It won numerous awards, further solidifying the forgotten wallet incident as a modern-day parable. The film's success led to a surge in donations to Lee Min-ho's foundation, allowing it to expand its reach and provide even greater educational opportunities to underprivileged youth. Ji-hai, now a respected leader in her non-profit organization, became a sought-after speaker, sharing her story at conferences and events around the world. She emphasized the importance of empathy, compassion, and the ripple effect of kindness. Her message resonated deeply with audiences, inspiring countless individuals to perform their own acts of generosity, no matter how small. She often recounted the details of that Tuesday, highlighting not only Lee Min-ho's eventual generosity but also the initial fear and uncertainty she felt before offering to pay for his coffee. She used her vulnerability to connect with her audiences, demonstrating that even in moments of hesitation, kindness could triumph. Lee Min-ho, leveraging his global platform, continued to advocate for social causes, becoming a vocal champion of education, poverty alleviation, and environmental sustainability. He partnered with numerous organizations, using his influence to raise awareness and funds for critical initiatives. He established a global mentorship program, connecting successful individuals with aspiring young people from underprivileged backgrounds, fostering a network of support and guidance. His commitment to these causes was unwavering, fueled by the profound lesson he learned from a simple act of kindness. Years turned into decades. Lee Min-ho's acting career continued to flourish, but his legacy extended far beyond the silver screen. He was a global icon, yes, but also a symbol of humility, generosity, and the transformative power of human connection. His story became a staple in leadership courses, used to illustrate the importance of empathy, ethical leadership, and the profound impact of seemingly insignificant actions. Business schools studied his response to the crisis, analyzing his decision-making process and the long-term benefits of his unexpected generosity. Ji-hai and Lee Min-ho remained close friends, their bond a testament to the enduring power of their initial encounter. They continued their tradition of meeting at the daily grind, often sharing quiet moments of reflection and gratitude. They became mentors to each other, offering support and guidance as they navigated the complexities of their lives. Their story became a source of inspiration for countless others, a reminder that even in the face of adversity and overwhelming fame, the simplest acts of kindness could leave an indelible mark on the world. The forgotten wallet incident, once a simple anecdote, evolved into a global symbol of hope and human connection. It was a story that transcended borders, cultures, and languages, reminding people of the inherent goodness within humanity and the transformative power of a single act of kindness. It served as a constant reminder that even the most seemingly insignificant actions could have far-reaching consequences, inspiring countless individuals to embrace empathy and generosity in their daily lives. The story of Lee Min-ho and Ji-hai became a testament to the enduring power of human connection, a beacon of hope in a world that often felt divided and cynical. It was a story that lived on, not just as a charming anecdote, but as a timeless parable, reminding us all that even a forgotten wallet could hold the key to changing the world, one act of kindness at a time. The Americano, once a simple drink, became a symbol of hope, a reminder of the unexpected connections we forge and the profound impact of a single, selfless act. The legacy of the forgotten wallet continues to this day, inspiring acts of generosity and compassion around the globe, a testament to the enduring power of human kindness and the extraordinary potential within each and every one of us. The world remembered Lee Min-ho not just as a global superstar, but as a symbol of humility, grace, and the transformative power of a single act of kindness, a legacy far more valuable than any award or accolade. The legacy of the forgotten wallet extended beyond the personal lives of Lee Min-ho and Ji-hai, becoming a powerful catalyst for positive change on a global scale. The story, meticulously documented and widely disseminated through various media channels, fueled a worldwide movement celebrating the power of unexpected kindness. Corporations adopted the narrative into their corporate social responsibility campaigns, highlighting the importance of ethical leadership and community engagement. Schools incorporated the tale into their curriculum, teaching children the value of empathy and the ripple effect of even the smallest acts of generosity. The Daily Grind, once a modest cafe, was transformed into a global landmark, a testament to the enduring power of human connection. Mrs. Kim, the cafe's owner, became an unlikely celebrity, her wisdom and kindness celebrated alongside the story of Lee Min-ho and Ji-hai. She established a foundation in her own name, using the profits from the cafe's increased popularity to support local charities and community initiatives. The Forgotten Wallet Americano became a signature drink, with a portion of the proceeds donated to various causes. The cafe itself became a symbol of hope and community, a place where people gathered not only for coffee but also for inspiration and a reminder of the extraordinary potential inherent in ordinary acts of kindness. Lee Min-ho's foundation, initially established to support Ji-hai's education, experienced exponential growth, expanding its reach to provide educational opportunities for thousands of underprivileged children across the globe. He continued to visit the foundation regularly, personally mentoring students and inspiring them to pursue their dreams. His commitment to education transcended mere financial support. He actively engaged in educational reform initiatives, advocating for policies that ensured equitable access to quality education for all. Ji-hai, driven by her own experiences and Lee Min-ho's unwavering support, rose through the ranks of her nonprofit organization, becoming a renowned advocate for children's rights. She traveled extensively, working with communities in need and advocating for policies that protected vulnerable children. She established a mentorship program, connecting at-risk youth with caring adults, replicating the transformative relationship she had shared with Lee Min-ho. Her life became a living testament to the power of one act of kindness to inspire a lifetime of service. The Forgotten Wallet story was adapted into numerous artistic expressions, including plays, musicals, and even an opera. These adaptations, while varying in style and interpretation, consistently conveyed the central message of the story, the profound impact of unexpected kindness and the transformative power of human connection. These artistic endeavors further amplified the story's reach, inspiring audiences worldwide to embrace empathy and generosity in their daily lives. Years later, Lee Min-ho and Ji-hai found themselves once again sitting in their usual corner booth at the Daily Grind. The cafe was bustling, a vibrant hub of activity, a living monument to their story. They reminisced about their journey, sharing laughter and quiet moments of reflection. The years had etched lines on their faces, but their eyes still sparkled with the same warmth and kindness that had characterized their first encounter. "It's remarkable, isn't it?" Lee Min-ho mused, gazing at the bustling cafe. "How a simple act of forgetting, a forgotten wallet, could lead to all of this." Ji-hai nodded, a gentle smile gracing her lips. "It's a reminder," she said, "that even the smallest gestures of kindness can create a ripple effect of positivity that extends far beyond our immediate reach. It's a testament to the inherent goodness that exists within humanity, waiting to be discovered and shared." Lee Min-ho reached across the table, taking Ji-hai's hand in his. Their eyes met, a silent understanding passing between them. They had both come a long way since that fateful Tuesday, but the essence of their shared experience remained unchanged, a profound appreciation for the transformative power of a simple act of kindness, a forgotten wallet, and a shared Americano. Their story continued to inspire generations to come, a timeless parable reminding us that true wealth lies not in material possessions or fame, but in the connections we